What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be breaking down Yudica versus Estrada. This fight went down last Saturday at the Palms in Las Vegas. It's on ESPN Top Rank. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. You'll get a more familiar story for how the fight actually went. What I'm showing today is I didn't believe Estrada won that fight. I didn't believe Superbad won that fight. I thought that Yudica just edged it by a couple of rounds. And honestly, this is a breakdown. It shows a lot of what Yudica does well. And there's obviously moments from Estrada, so don't get it twisted. I just didn't show a lot of Estrada moments in this video because this video mostly focuses on what Yudica did well in this fight. So these are two great fighters. Let me know what you thought of this fight. And did you guys think that this fight was a robbery? Let me know.
So this was actually a really good fight that just went down on Top Rank Boxing, and I really enjoy women's boxing, to be honest. Immediately the fight opens up and you can see Estrada is doing what she was normally doing throughout this fight and what I believe won her the fight, which was her overall output and volume, right? She was very active during the fight. This really does sway the judges. You can see right there her throwing massive combinations, and combinations that at some point really just don't stop. So here they are in the open just staring at each other, and this is where you could see Yudica start to get her range right here. So right here is when Estrada goes in for a jab and Yudica ducks under the jab and then tries to return with a big right hand. And this right hand was so close to hitting Estrada, and I really do believe if that shot had connected, it would have changed the course of the fight. But that right there was just really showing what Yudica was looking for this entire fight. Okay, so you can see him right here now again. This is still the first round right here. Boom, body shot right there by Estrada. Okay, this is what Estrada was doing. The volume punching by Estrada was really crucial to her getting this decision, in my personal opinion. That's just what I think. I think that this really swayed the judges, man. And a lot off the guards and stuff, but, you know, a lot was actually getting through, to be honest. That left hook up top right there behind the head. Right hook off the temple for Estrada, you know what I mean? Combinations that don't stop from Estrada, which was really impressive. So right here we see another moment of Yudica where she actually does something good. Very similar to earlier. Estrada throws out that left hand, and what does Yudica do but duck under that left hand and try and return with that big right. You can see it. I think this one does connect, actually, yeah. You can see that one connects right off the chin as Estrada's landing her left hook, but obviously that right hand's a lot stronger than that left hook, and you can see it actually kind of, I don't want to say it hurts Estrada, but, you know, she feels that right there. It's right off the chin. And then Yudica tries to follow up with another big right hand here. And honestly, if this one had connected, I don't even know. It would have been crazy, to be honest. But yeah, you can see that one was really close to landing right there. And then they get back at range. Incredible stuff right there. And that's what Yudica was really looking for the entire night, which was kind of crazy and cool to see what she was looking for throughout this night. Right here again, boom, right hand. As Estrada's trying to block it, but that right hand gets through, man, and you can see it. It touches Estrada right there. It definitely touches her, and Estrada goes a little bit down right there, not to the ground or anything, but you know, she bends her head a little bit because a right hand just landed. And I thought that Yudica was feeling good about it because, you know what, she had just kind of landed a good blow on her, to be honest. Now I can see right back at range, Estrada's looking for that jab and those big combinations. She throws a right hand. As she's throwing it, though, Yudica looks for that big overhand right that just narrowly misses off that left side of Estrada's head right there, very close to landing. And that's actually just the end of round one. So all those highlights were coming from round one. Incredible stuff there. Hop right back in here in round two. Estrada's on the attack as she was for pretty much this whole fight. Yudica actually throws out a jab, though, to start the combination, which really, she was mostly counterpunching, but she throws a jab, and as she's throwing it, Estrada tries to time that right hook, which, as she times that right hook, Yudica is timing her own right hand that lands flush on the chin of Superbad. And it was shots like this that I felt like was winning Yudica this fight, and that she ducks under the returning left hook, man. That's the type of combos and stuff. And look how disoriented Estrada is right there. You can see she's falling over and stuff trying to get that, you know, shot back. And then immediately she's right back on the attack, though. So it didn't tag her for too long. She throws a jab, then that right hand to the body. Really just doing anything to throw out a ton of combinations. And then as she's throwing, Yudica throws out that big left hook yet again. Left hook right there on the chin, which you can tell it lands. That left hook by Yudica actually does land. And you can see it kind of, don't want to say it wobbles Estrada, but again, she felt that shot. She definitely felt that shot. And then Estrada returns, big right hand over the top that misses off that left side of Yudica. And then a jab lands off the temple for Yudica right there. So good stuff right there from Yudica. And you can see every time she was landing, it's not like she's wobbling her, but it is getting her attention, right? It's because she really squares up when she fights. Just like that, you can see she's really square, which really allows Yudica to throw another big right hand right down the middle because she's just setting up straight, so it's harder for her to get off of that center line when a shot's coming down it. Right here, it's a right hand right into that left. Boom, jab lands flush on the chin. And it's shots like that where she was catching Estrada, man. Blitzing her because Estrada was, stuck with that type of position that she has because she switched stances a lot. And she was getting caught in between switching stances and just she was there able to be hit, man. You can see it gets the attention of Estrada, man. It's just shots like that. It gets the attention. Nothing too crazy, but it gets the attention for sure. And that's really what's important. I thought she was winning because of shots like that. I mean, it was a really close fight, I do have to say, but I felt Yudica edged it. Right here, Estrada's looking for her own offense, but then Yudica just throws that right hand, and she was just catching her with it, man. Right there, right off the chin, man. Right off the chin. Just catches super bad, just lacking. And then she's trying to throw a left hook to catch Yudica on the way in here. But Yudica kind of gets in quick enough to where it really just kind of clubs the back of the head, which isn't, going to be as flush, therefore not as bad on the head. And she actually comes in and lands her own left hook again while Yudica is a little bit off, while Estrada is a little bit off balance. And then she, doubles up on that left hook right there. There's another one. And you can see as she's disengaging, another left hook gets through. Right there by Yudica. So crazy stuff right there. Good action. Right there, you can see another right hand that just hits Estrada. And she's just kind of waiting there, man. It just gets to her. She's waiting there. I don't want to say she's waiting to be hit, but it feels that way in a weird way, in a sense. There they are, just back in the open, which was just how it was on the night. And then Yudica is charging in with another right hook as Estrada's trying to throw that left hook. But you know what? They both kind of land here. Estrada is landing that left hook to the chin, but then really I feel like what's more powerful is that right hand by Yudica there. And you can see another one right there that just kind of pushes Estrada back, you know what I mean? Kind of shoves her backwards with that. And that was kind of the tail of the fight, you know what I mean? Estrada landing more, but Yudica landing, to me, the more impactful blows of the fight. That's just how I saw it. Right here again, look how square Estrada is at this moment in time. Just totally square. And that right hand's able to just land, and then boom, a left hand. That jab just coming through. 2-1, baby. Easy money right there from Yudica. And when you're squared up like that, you're not going to be able to take a punch as well. Just how it works. Your balance just is not going to be there. These shots aren't really hurting, but they just give off a bad vibe that they're hurting because you're getting knocked off balance a bit. Not because it's really knocking you too far off balance, but just because of the way you square up. So, honestly, I scored this fight for Yudica, but it was a close fight. I get it. I understand how you go for super bad here in this position, but personally, I would go with Yudica here to get the win. Let me know what you guys thought of this fight between Estrada and Yudica. Who did you guys score for? Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this little breakdown. Thanks so much for the support on the channel recently, man. It's been fantastic. Peace out. I will see you guys all in the next one.